Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nurhalimah binti Pak Yunus. So now I and my team group members want to present chapter 9, Resort Operation, the important operational amenities. This is a process stage of the rational amenities process. They have a three process. The first process is feasibility analysis planning. Number 2 is construction. Number 3 is operation management. This first process, feasibility analysis and planning. What is feasibility analysis? Feasibility analysis is the process of comparing that a strategy, plan or design is possible and makes sense that can be used to validate assumptions, contracts, decision, approaches, and business case. And primarily, estimate is made of the likely demand, alternative sites are investigated, development team is assembled, development concept is agreed upon, detailed feasibility analysis. Concept may have refined or an alternative site may select and the process begin again. So next is product programming is input into place. This is a type and mix of residential, timeshare and hotel product and determine an association structure and amenity program agreed on and the pacing of development setup. Approved from necessary agency and citizens. Plan finalized in detail. Next is financing is incurred. Financing is evaluating the goal if possible within your financial contract. For example, a construction project that use reverse class forecasting as a sanity check for a project budget. Last is marketing begins. Research to estimate the probability that a product, service or customers experience strategic with success in the market. These may include factors such as customer need, perception, demand, positioning, and competition.
Hi, my name is Annie. I will talk about two topics which are construction and operation management and elements involved in creating an amenity strategy and the impact on the development process. The first is construction. Construction is planning, construction and marketing activities overlap. Meanwhile, operation management have three various stages of development may overlap, which are specialized management service may be required, transfer of community management to association of owners or members, and the third one is consider renovation and repositioning of the resort. The second topic is the element involved in creating an amenity strategy and the impact on the development process. An amenity strategy is a clear understanding of the role of recreational facilities within an overall project. The element in creating amenity strategies are provide what the market wants, provide the changing role of the amenity package over the life cycle of the development, balance the cost of the amenities with the revenue they generate, guarantee developer control in the early step of the project, and the last is provide for the orderly transfer of control from the developer to residents. There are a few impacts on the development process, such as an amenity is a rather broad concept that can encompass virtually any feature that is attractive to a given market and thus adds to land. The second is there are two basic reasons for including amenities in a recreational development, like they increase the value of the real estate and amenities, give marketing leverage. The third is the downside of development process. The substantial costs are involved in providing what is often a seasonal attraction. The last is the key to achieve a balance between the cost of providing the amenity with the sale generated by its presence. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, the impact on the development process. An amenity is a rather broad concept that can encompass virtually any features that is attractive to given market and thus adds value to land. There are two basic reasons. First, increase the value of the real estate, and second, amenities give marketing leverage. Downside is a substantial cost are involved in providing what is often a seasonal attraction. The key to achieve a balance between the cost of providing the amenity with the sales generated by its presence. Then, the relationship between developers and manager of an amenity package in terms of successful planning and implementation. Development must balance the cost of constructing the amenities with revenue generated by their presence. Recreational amenities should be developed upfront and used to draw guests or stimulate real estate sales. The developer should continue to control construction, operation and maintenance of the amenity package throughout development. The rules of thumb is that the developer retains control until at least 50% of the project is complete. Once the recreational amenity has served its primary purpose of selling real estate, its value to the developer declines while the carrying cost increases. The amenity is then either given away also to the residents of the project. Developers have little or no leverage at the end of the build-out phase. Therefore, it is a good idea for the developers to negotiate at the beginning of the project.
The role of developer in various types of community management structures. First, communities. Communities can be managed through municipal corporation and community improvement districts, non-profit tax-exempt organisation or community association. Second, government bodies. The developer has no control as the residents of the municipality elect the governing body, which makes most operating decisions. Role of developer. First, non-profit tax-exempt organisation. Developer could select and control the board indefinitely. Non-profit organisation does not have the authority to enforce convenience, which are usually desirable in a master plan development, and this type of organisation is best used in conjunction with other types. Second, community association. It gives more flexibility for a resort community. Various classes of membership can be designed so as to follow the developer to control the community until it can be transferred to the owner later. Compare and contrast the opportunity for effectively structuring the management of a community and its amenities. It has four common structures, which is first, equity club, second, right to use club, third, convertible club program, and fourth, association membership.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Fatih Syahda binti Samsul. Today I want to present about equity club and the right to use club. Okay, firstly, equity club may developer transfer the ownership of recreation facility to the separate non-profit while retaining the right to the operate facility until the residential property is sold. After that, developer protect by ensure amenity will not be operate in the way that adversely affects sale of the state unit. After that, developer also contribute recreation amenity in return for the right to sell equity membership to owner. And the last one is club member. Pay annual due for the right to use facility and benefit from the increased value amenity in case all membership are sold, so the new owner must wait for one available before participate in the amenity program. The second is right to use club, so developer retain ownership and control of the facility. So the member buy the right to use amenity. Developer decide whether the initial payment is after or deposit. So the first one is through buy free program, where the member who resign from the club may receive all, some or none of the deposit back. After that, buy deposit program, where the member receive the full deposit when they resign, but not until 20 to 30 years after their accept into the program.
Next, for the third common structure is convertible club program. Program begins as a right to use club, but members are made aware upfront of the intention to turn it into an equity club. One-time fee or deposit is refundable and may be applied to the equity club membership. Other than that is program association membership. Homeowners Association is set up to represent the surrounding property units, and association members do not buy membership but can pay off the debt through assessment and user fees. Next, membership may be sold to owners who want preferential treatment, and developer recovers the cost of building the recreational amenities through means other than the sale of real estate.
Next, I will continue with next part, which is comparison of the option. Firstly, upfront cost is higher from the equity club. The membership price on an initial right to use club is even higher. Not upfront cost from the association ownership, at least annual membership are sold. Even that, the annual cost is relatively low. Gross proceeds from the membership program are greatest with the right to use club, although the income is dependent on the selling of membership. Next, in an equity club, access is limited to invariable membership until a cap is reached. In a right to use club, access is a good until confusion takes place. Access varies in association ownership depending on the regulation set by the member themselves. Convertible club program is the best option where non-owner access to club facilities is important. That's all for my group presentation about Chapter 9 review, which is resort operation, the importance of recreation amenities.